Hi people, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of the day this video may find you. Listen people, I am in about an hour, I will be in the midst of my first court hearing. It's an emergency court hearing. Definitely won't be in details with it, but it's beginning. It's beginning. So, listen, I am so happy for those of you that want to get out and afraid to get out. You're being fear-mongered, bullied into not filing, but you want to get out. You know that you want to get out. I don't want to tell anybody to get out of something they don't want to get out of. But if you know that you do, like I knew that I wanted out 14 years ago. 14 years ago. 20 years into the relationship. And I just thought about it. It didn't even dawn on me till it'll be 28 years in May for the marriage. So that's half of the marriage I've been wanting to get out of. The bullying, the fear-mongering, the divorces, war comments, the yelling, the screaming, I'm not going anywhere, and I'm looking up and seeing that they're allowing people to stay in the same home for years during a divorce proceeding. I just was so afraid to file, afraid of having to suffer more for years. I was so afraid of that. But now that I've gotten the courage to do it, I do wish that I had done it sooner. I do. I wish that I had the courage to do it sooner. I didn't have all the information that I have now, so I didn't know what I was dealing with, you know. Once I understood that this is a narcissist, and it was my behavior. Nobody convinced me. I shut it down about a year ago, a little over a year ago, right after Christmas, when he just went on a rant, you know, for no reason, and other things he had said up to that point, and I had already started thinking about, you know, and it was just something just hit me, just get out. This man hasn't messed you up yet. I don't know what that meant. I don't know if God will reveal it to me one day. But something deep within my soul told me that I had to shut it down then. Walked around, didn't care at all, because he was used to running the streets and stuff, you know. Didn't care other than to come and ask for some tail. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's not talking to me or anything. You hadn't said nothing to me, and you come and say that, you know. It's crazy the things that we go through in these relationships. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm going to go and hang out at a little restaurant that I would normally be eating at, but I do intermittent fasting now, y'all, so I can't eat anything yet. I have to wait till my stomach ground, but I'm going to drink my mushroom coffee and it'll settle that down. It'll cut it out. But yeah, it is ground, and it does that in the morning, but I drink that and it cuts it out. But anyways, listen, I got a good video for you coming up, a very, very good video. It's going to be amazing. I'll probably do it after I get from court. But yeah, people, listen. If you know that you're being mentally, verbally, emotionally, or physically, and or it's not worth staying. And I'm telling you, your children, it's going to affect them to a degree. Some of them are going to end up with that type of personality. Some of them are going to end up with levels of it. And that's the saddest part when you stay. I'm telling you, the saddest part when you stay, when you call yourself staying for the children, I'm telling you, you're not staying for the children. If you're in a toxic relationship and you have children, you're not staying for the children. Those children seeing that on a daily basis, even if it's 3-4 times out the week, and then they seeing their mother or their father being mentally and verbally abused, and like I said, sometimes physically, that's going to affect their life. It is. Like I said, that's the saddest part of this. I pray and hope that my children one day, soon, because I try to talk to them, to get counseling so they can overcome any trauma that's been done to them by this facade of a marriage that I was just in for almost 28 years and almost 35 years in a relationship. Yeah. This is how we have hurt people in this society. And this narcissistic label, it's just something that psychology has termed on it. These people been running amongst our society. People been accepting it. People been hiding their dirt. It's just now we have a lot of people that are saying this is not right, and we're understanding that it's not right. We can't unsee what we saw. So we're understanding that it's not right. So no matter who tells us that it's okay or ignores us, like, oh, something's probably just wrong with you, or you just need to work that out, or that's not really anything, we're like, no, this is wrong. People were not speaking up about it decades ago. But I'm telling you, a lot of this, when you talk to people and they're like turning a blind eye, they're either engaging in that activity themselves, they are being treated that way and don't want to do anything about it, or is not in a space where they want to accept that that's actually what's going on, or is somebody that has been in it and they're so ashamed of what they allowed to happen to themselves that they just don't want to talk about it. Pride comes before the fall, people. I get it. I was very, very ashamed to admit. There were so many times when I was like, you married? You married somebody that would say that? You married somebody that would do that? Yes. He even told me one time myself, something was said, and I said something to him about his behavior, and he looked at me, he said, what does that say about you? And I looked at him and I said, what does that say about who I was? I didn't know what all was going on, but I knew that my background played a huge factor in why I chose this flawed guy. 'Cause I knew I shouldn't have married him. I knew it. I didn't trust my guts. I didn't trust myself. I do now. But yeah, y'all, this shame, hiding the shame is not worth you suffering for the rest of your life. Hiding the shame is not worth your children growing up and having severe trauma that they're going to have to go to counseling to get rid of. Like one of mine, he's got the hook. Oh. So I'm very, very concerned for that one. But concerned for all three of them, to be honest. But that one, yeah. But the shame that you endure for that short period of time that you endure it, I'm not ashamed at all. I tell it all. I tell it all. Like, I don't talk about some things because I'm in the middle of the divorce proceedings. So there are some things I don't discuss. But trust me, one day everything is going to be out there. And I'm not ashamed to talk now. And it's not shame, the things that I'm not talking about, it's not shame the reason why I'm not. I've already decided that I'm going to talk about those things that, you know, that I used to feel really, really ashamed about. But I got to get these papers signed. I got to get all that done. But anyways, I just want to have this little talk with you. I don't know, I feel like somebody that's not been in it as long as I have, and they're just on the fence, and they're concerned about the children not having both parents in the home, or they're so ashamed that people are going to talk about them because they allow the person to do them that way. Pray about it for sure, but I can tell you this, for me, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't. I mean, I've grown myself. I'm happy about what happened in the end for me. But my children, it's painful to look at them going through what they're going through. And, knowing to a large degree what they're going through. That's painful. But anyways, y'all, I'll see you later. Wish me blessings. I don't believe in luck. Wish me blessings. Have a blessed day. Bye.